What's up everybody, this is Reese from Manga and welcome to my review of Kenichi chapter 573, Ichiei's True Identity. And oh my god, after weeks of waiting for the new chapter, this one in no way does it disappoint. You know, this is one of the biggest mind-blowing chapters that has been like in such a long time. It's like this chapter was basically just pure face-off. So obviously for so long we kind of like been led to believe that obviously Saiga Furinji, he was the one shadow, the man in control of the One Shadow Nine Fist, the one who's orchestrated the entire Eternal Setting Sun plan. But this chapter here, we end up finding out all of that is a complete and total ruse. It's like, I am sorry for ever kind of like distrusting Okamoto, but I knew there was something up with him. Something just did not seem right. It was a bit off. But I never ever would have thought that in this chapter it would be revealed as to what that actually really was. So yeah, the big reveal was that Saiga was not who he thought he was. Just as we thought, like Miu was obviously about to get killed. Obviously, like that Saiga had her neck ready to crush it. She even got like a shoulder pierced through, so it looked like she was definitely like just there for dead. Just as final blow is about to strike, none other than Okamoto, he turns up to protect her, kicking Saiga away, and it's just like, okay, so these two are gonna fight now. What the hell? But then, just the biggest what the fuck moment came out. Saiga, he ended up having to remove it, like getting told, oh yeah, take off your mask, and then it's like, what? What do you mean take off your mask? What the hell are you talking about? Next thing, pulls off his face and reveals that he is in fact Senzui. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Senzui. This guy is obviously the one. This is obviously the other master of Kojima. The one he's been talking about for so long. He's the one who's actually been posing as Saiga. It's like, what the hell? But then, to make matters even worse, Senzui tells Okamoto to also take off his mask. You're like, what? What the hell is going on? And next thing, Okamoto takes off his mask to reveal that he is in fact the real Saiga. And you're just like, holy crap, this is amazing. It's like, yeah. So in fact, you got like Senzui. He's obviously taking on the form of Saiga to kind of like take over the One Shadow, keep it going. And you got Saiga. He's obviously doing his usual disguise thing. So flipping out. So it was just like mind blowing right there. It's like, what the hell is going on? So yeah, obviously I was thinking when like Saiga was there, like saying obviously, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill Mew. Doesn't matter who you are, you can be my family. Just don't get as long as you're not in the way of my plans. I'm gonna kill you. Just like that right there. Obviously, I knew that didn't make any sense at all, because obviously Saiga, he would never go through all the trouble of like protecting his daughter, going to friggin' to that to bring her back and everything, just to go and kill her there. It's like he's trying to keep her safe continuously. So it does actually make sense that the fact that that's not the real Saiga. That is actually Senzui. So anyway, these two guys, these two giant behemoths, they basically end up engaging in battle, and it's like, Jesus, so much destruction is caused from them two fighting. It just kind of looked like something like Dragon Ball Z. You get like a giant aura sphere around them, and they're just like breaking through buildings. It's freaking crazy. So yeah, like so much ended up happening in this chapter. It turns out that obviously the real killer of Miu's mother was none other than this Senzui guy. I'm kind of still really waiting for like a giant flashback to kind of explain everything that's been going on, because yeah, the amount of reveals in this chapter was just like way too much for me. I was like, oh yeah, I need it to slow down a little more to give me something so it can explain a little more. But to tell the truth, I'm kind of thinking like the whole Senzui thing, the way it kind of worked was obviously Saiga, yeah, he is indeed the actual leader of the One Shadow Nine Fist. But it's a thing of obviously he kind of created that just for his love of martial arts. He obviously goes off traveling from time to time, and obviously in his absence, Senzui probably ended up like taking over, disguising himself as Saiga. But Senzui ended up, obviously all the power going to his head. Then he actually fully took over, took on his mantle, started the Eternal Setting Sun plan, and yeah, that's where I was thinking it was going. So yeah, obviously Senzui, him being the one to kind of like orchestrate the whole plan. He's obviously like the one who's orchestrating the plan the whole time. And then you got Saiga. He's probably been working with the government to try and stop him, because obviously he's not agreeing with what he's doing. So yeah, obviously from what we've seen so far, Saiga, he doesn't seem like the pure evil type. So my question is, what the hell is actually going to be happening next? The fact that he kind of like revealed himself, and like Moon actually sees that, oh gosh, that's my father. Does that kind of mean that Saiga's going to be in the story more, like, you know, kind of more at the forefront of it? Is he going to be like, you know, sitting there in the Rizanpaku dojo just chilling out, or what? You know, would he be kind of like a new master for Kenichi? So will Kenichi finally get to kind of like learn a few more techniques, become even more powerful? But yeah, speaking of Kenichi, let's not forget about the battle between Kenichi and Kojima. Now that Kenichi's finally seen that Shigeru and everything, that she's okay, he's kind of got like a hell of a lot more resolve. So now he's like fully ready to do this battle. So even see him at the end, like fully renewed, just like, yep, let's do this battle. You know, I'm a martial artist, I'm gonna defeat you. So yeah, so much is happening. Next chapter is gonna be freaking amazing. We're gonna get a nice long chapter, and it's gonna like include both the Saiga Senzu battle and the Kenichi Kojima battle. So yeah, cannot wait. So yeah, that about ends it for me, guys. You know what I think about this chapter. Amazing. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.